Rest in peace, Brian Wilson, the visionary co-founder of the Beach Boys. The music world is in mourning today as we bid farewell to Brian Wilson, the legendary co-founder and creative heart of the Beach Boys, who passed away peacefully at the age of 82. The news was confirmed on Wednesday, June 11, 2025, through an emotional statement from his family posted on Instagram, a heartfelt message that conveyed their deep sorrow and asked for privacy during this difficult time. "We are heartbroken to announce that our beloved father Brian Wilson has passed away," the family wrote. "We are at a loss for words right now. Please respect our privacy at this time as our family is grieving." They concluded with a poignant message of love and grace. "We realize that we are sharing our grief with the world. Love and mercy." The post included a touching photo of Brian Wilson, smiling gently while sitting on a park bench in casual attire, an image that perfectly captured the warmth and kindness he exuded despite the many challenges he faced throughout his life. Though the family did not disclose the exact cause of death, it was known that Brian had been living with a major neurocognitive disorder since 2024, a condition that affected his memory and cognitive abilities. Earlier this year, following the death of his wife Melinda Ledbetter, who was also his longtime healthcare proxy and confidant, Brian was placed under a conservatorship to ensure his well-being and care. Brian Wilson's passing represents a profound loss not only to his family and loved ones but also to the entire world of music and culture. Born on June 20, 1942 in Inglewood, California, Brian was a musical prodigy whose impact on popular music is immeasurable. Together with his brothers Dennis and Carl, cousin Mike Love and friend Al Jardine, Brian formed the Beach Boys in 1961, creating a band that would become synonymous with the California surf scene and the carefree, youthful spirit of the early 1960s. From the very beginning, Brian's innovative approach to songwriting and production set the Beach Boys apart from their contemporaries. At just 19 years old, he was the creative engine behind the band's sound, blending catchy melodies with lush vocal harmonies that evoked the California sun, the ocean breeze, and the exhilarating freedom of youth. Hits like Surfin U.S.A., I Get Around, and California Girls not only dominated the charts but also helped define an entire cultural moment. However, Brian Wilson was far more than just the architect of a surf rock band. His genius lay in his ability to push musical boundaries, experiment with complex arrangements, and infuse his compositions with emotional depth. This was most clearly demonstrated in 1966 with the release of Pet Sounds, an album that many critics and musicians consider one of the greatest ever made. Pet Sounds was a radical departure from the band's earlier work, an intricate tapestry of orchestral instruments, unconventional studio effects, and deeply personal lyrics that explored themes of love, insecurity, and self-discovery. The album's influence was profound and far-reaching. It inspired contemporaries such as the Beatles, who famously acknowledged the impact of Pet Sounds on their groundbreaking Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Brian's work challenged the very notion of what a pop album could be, transforming it into an art form capable of expressing complex emotions and pushing creative boundaries. Yet Brian Wilson's life was not without its hardships. Behind the scenes, he struggled with severe mental health issues, including bipolar disorder and schizoaffective disorder, which led to periods of withdrawal, anxiety, and hallucinations. His battles with these conditions were often exacerbated by the pressures of fame and the demands of the music industry. By 1964, Brian had stopped touring with the Beach Boys, choosing instead to focus on studio work where he could channel his creativity away from the public eye. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Brian's health and well-being were a concern, with periods of relative inactivity and struggles that kept him away from the spotlight. Despite this, he remained a figure of fascination and respect, his legacy as a pioneer and visionary undiminished. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Brian experienced a remarkable artistic renaissance. He embarked on a solo career that reintroduced his genius to a new generation of fans. From 1999 through 2022, he released a series of albums that showcased his enduring creativity and artistic growth. His solo work earned him 2 Grammy Awards out of 9 nominations, further cementing his place among the greatest musicians of his time. Brian Wilson's influence extends beyond his music. He inspired countless artists, producers, and fans with his innovative approach and heartfelt songwriting. His life story, marked by extraordinary talent, profound struggles, and moments of triumph, resonates with people worldwide. His openness about his mental health challenges helped break down stigma and provided hope to many facing similar battles. He leaves behind a rich legacy and a large family, 7 children including 5 whom he adopted with Melinda Ledbetter, and 2 daughters from his first marriage. His music continues to touch lives and remains a source of joy, comfort, and inspiration. As we remember Brian Wilson today, we celebrate a man whose heart and mind gifted the world with songs that captured the essence of youth, love, and the human experience. His voice may be silent now, but his melodies will echo through the ages, timeless and enduring as the waves of the California coast that inspired him. Rest in peace, Brian Wilson. Thank you for your love, your mercy, and your unparalleled contribution to music and culture. Your spirit will forever live on in the songs that shape generations and the hearts of millions.